Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. We'll start with the headlines. The second annual Forum for Officials of Training and Human Resource Development discusses future plans to develop human resources. The 21st Literary and Artistic Gathering starts its activities in the Wilaya of Nizwa with wide participation of cultural enthusiasts. And a number of illegal land possessions are removed at the Niyaba of Hafit of the Governorate of Al-Buraimi. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of condolences to His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of the State of Qatar, on the death of Sheikh Al-Unud bint Falih bin Nasser bin Ahmed Al Thani. His Majesty the Sultan sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Dr. Rafael Correa Delgado of Ecuador on his country's independence anniversary. And His Majesty received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Ismail Omar Guelleh of Djibouti in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's independence anniversary. The second annual Forum for Officials of Training and Human Resources Development, titled Future Horizons in Human Resource Development, began in the Wilaya of Salalah today under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service, Chairman of the Institute of Public Administration, IPA. The three-day forum is organized by the Ministry of Civil Service in cooperation with the IPA. His Excellency, Minister of Civil Services, said that the forum will discuss a number of themes related to the strategy of human resources development and the new trends in the training process, management and development. The forum aims, through its work papers and training workshops, to introduce strategic roles in human resource development, the challenges faced, and grant participants modern means in training processes and managing comprehensive quality, in addition to reviewing experiences in the fields of training and human resources. In a renewed message that inspires the cultural scene in the Sultanate, the activities of the 21st Literary and Artistic Youth Forum started in the Wilaya of Nizwa, capital of Islamic culture, for 2015. The launching ceremony of the event, which is being organized by the Ministry of Culture and Heritage, was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Abdul Mun'im bin Mansour Lahsani, Minister of Information. A host of poets, writers and artists presented their works. The five-day event will include various activities such as poetry nights, reading sessions, artistic exhibition and theatrical shows. And still to come in our news bulletin. The music band of the Royal Air Force of Oman came second at the bagpipes and drums competition in Scotland. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The Director General of Municipalities in the Governorate of Buraimi, in cooperation with concerned authorities, removed a number of illegal land holdings in the Niyaba of Hafit. This came after completing all legal and warning conditions. Earlier, several awareness lectures were held on the topic and related laws and regulations. The Ministry of Civil Service conducted written examinations for 281 office jobs announced for the governorates of Muscat and South Batna. 4,136 male and female citizens are competing. It comprised 601 job opportunities in governorates of the Sultanate at various government, ministries and units under the Civil Service Law and its executive regulation. Personal interviews were also started for craft jobs and support services in the governorates of Musandam, Al-Wusta and Dhafar for 36 vacancies for which 360 citizens are contesting. After it witnessed a wide participation from various youth of the governorates of the Sultanate, the activities of the Club Youth Camp 2015 concluded in the Wilaya of Sur in the governorate of South Sharqiyya. The 8-day event varied in its activities, which contributed in enriching cultural and voluntary work sides for the youth. The conclusion ceremony included national poems, musical pieces, and visual shows, which embodied various events and activities by the participants in the camp. Muscat Securities market trading begins today at a positive note for new investors. Here's a report by Sayyidah Binda Bukhari.
Trading started at Muscat Securities market on the 9th of August 2015, where MSM 30 index closed at 6.4 points, recording a decrease of 22.43 points, representing 0.35% compared with the last trading session. The value traded securities today reached 1.8 million Riyal Omani with a decrease of 30.10 compared with the last trading session, which recorded 2.58 million Riyal Omani.
The scenarios will continue for the coming days of the profit gains. At the time of the good prices of the shares to long investments and extending good return as long investment.
The market capitalization decreased by 0.31% against last trading day, reaching around 14.89 billion Riyal Omani. It is worth mentioning that the value of shares bought by non-Omani investors reached 193,000 Riyal Omani, recording 10.72%. The value of shares sold by non-Omani investors reached 373,000 at a percentage of 20.69%. The net foreign investment on the market decreased to 180,000 Riyal Omani by 9.97%. Profitable companies with fallen share prices due to a recent stock sale have created a great opportunity for new market entrants to buy good shares on lower prices, especially of those companies that have recently announced their third quarter results for the 2015 and have recorded a good performance. Sayyidah Binda Bukhari from Muscat Securities Market.
The activities of Omani Cultural Days continue in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. On the sideline of the event, the official delegation visited the National Archive and the National Library in the city. During the visit to the National Archive, the Omani delegation was briefed on its development and steps taken to protect manuscripts and records and ways to cooperate in this field. Some records on the relation between the two countries were also displayed. The two sides also discussed the possibility to sign a memorandum of understanding between the Sultanate and Brazil in the field of records and archives. Meanwhile, the delegation also visited the National Library in Rio de Janeiro, which is the 7th biggest library in the world, containing around 10 million books, references and manuscripts in all fields. During the meeting with the head of the National Library, the Omani delegation stressed the importance of exchanging expertise and cultural cooperation among specialists in both countries. The music band of the Royal Air Force of Oman came second at the bagpipes and drums competition currently held in Don Donald City in Scotland, with the participation of 11 music bands from different countries of the world. RAFO's music band staged a number of musical performances that received the appreciation of the public. The band is preparing to participate in the International Championship for Bagpipes on the 15th of the current month as its second participation in the competitions. The governorate of Dhafar is entwined with its cultural fabrics, and the folklore dances are reflected at the forefront. As part of the Salah Kharif Festival 2015, our reporter Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubai takes us to a live event.
A joyful folklore presentation is being held here at the main center of Salah Kharif on a daily basis. The gist of the music becomes a unifying factor amongst music lovers and binds them all as one. The melody is enlivened with the performance of drummers, bagpipers and conch blowers. The male dancers will daggers, while females skillfully make evocative gestures by waving their palms. This kind of entertainment whips up the celebration mood throughout Kharif festival, drawing people's attention while the audience in general follow the performance jubilantly. Songs and dances evoke the natural response to such a spirit-filled season, when the mountains resemble green carpets and trees and flowers blossoms and stream are attired in their colorful best and excite people with beautiful sceneries.
Under the theme Love and Peace, I'm Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubi'i for Salalah Festival 2015, Salalah, Governorate of the Far.
And now for the general weather forecast. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas and the nearby mountains of the Governorate of Dhofar with chances of intermittent drizzle. The rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of cloud accumulation over the Hajar Mountains and the nearby areas. Winds will be southwesterly active along the coasts of the Arabian Sea, while it will be southeasterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the coast of the Arabian Sea will be rough with a maximum wave height of 4 meters, and the rest of the coast it will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The second annual forum for officials of training and human resources development discusses future plans to develop human resources. The 21st Literary and Artistic Gathering starts its activities in the Wilaya of Nizwa with wide participation of cultural enthusiasts. And a number of illegal land possessions are removed at the Niyaba of Hafid of the Governorate of Al Buraimi. With that, we come to an end to tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, good night.